But how does text and mobile giving fit into, say, a university or a nonprofit or any organization who's doing their existing fundraising efforts? How does that work together?
Well, great question, and particularly by focusing on channel. So I specifically use channel because when presented with new technologies, it's not uncommon for decision makers to view those technologies in a strategic way. And while mobile is strategic, it really is. It really can't be. It has to be viewed as a whole new channel of donor engagement. So we specifically ask charities as they build their fundraising campaigns to think of how they can take mobile as a channel and integrate the mobile channel as a part of their overall fundraising scheme. So whether they're using primarily an online service, or whether it's event-driven, or whether it's radio or TV or print, the mobile should be integrated into each of those, right? So if you think back 10 years ago when online giving was clearly taking off, and the use of URLs, in essence, shortcodes are really the mobile URL here. So my sense is that charities will begin to, as we've begun to see already, associate, in addition to their URL, they will also use the mobile call to action or that shortcode in the keyword as a way to encourage donors to use the mobile channel in association with the promotions they're doing through other channels, right? So you're going to leverage online for larger donations, but by the same token, you're going to leverage print and every other call to action for those donors who simply tend to use text as their predominant form of communication. So just take a moment and think about what's occurred in the wireless space and the impact that's had on different demographics. Today, the 18 to 24-year-old age group uses text far more than they do voice.
Mm-hmm.
If your goal is to tap a younger donor and work with that donor over a period of time to develop loyalty, or simply to tap a new demographic in response to an immediate opportunity, the immediacy of the phone, of the mobile device, combined with the ubiquity of text and the choice of using text as a predominant form of communication over voice and other forms of mobile engagement, it really presents a channel by which you can tap new donors and engage those donors in your cause.
Well, Jim, in sort of taking that thought, give me an organization that you are working with or have worked with where they have been effective in that engagement aspect you've discussed in getting not only them to give but to communicate too. Do you have a great example you can tell us about?
Well, yeah, I mean, there's lots, but let me give you a couple of examples here, and let me begin with the Yaley Foundation. So clearly, and this is a situation that's more emergency relief based. I'll come back to another situation that's everyday charitable giving here in a second. But Yaley is a charity that works specifically in Haiti. It was begun by Wyclef Jean, a musician. They had set up a mobile giving campaign to support some of the educational work they were doing pre the Haiti earthquake. Therefore, they had a campaign ready. When the earthquake occurred, 42 minutes after the earthquake, right, the Haiti earthquake, on January 12th, Wyclef tweeted to his 1.7 million followers about the earthquake and the need for support in Haiti, particularly with respect to security and water distribution. 42 minutes after that earthquake occurred. For the next 72 hours, 8.8% of all Twitter traffic was all about mobile giving in Haiti.
Mm-hmm.
So the integration between social media in this case and the use of mobile in this particular case helped the Yaley Foundation raise almost $4 million. And they've used that money and they've reported back from a transparency perspective of how those dollars have been spent on providing water, providing medical supplies, providing shelter for people in need throughout the country of Haiti.